Welcome all. Welcome to Healing Conversations with Cat, where we bring awareness to all different ways to heal and grow. My name is Cat Nelsson and I will be your host today, and I'm the founder of Arise Coaching and Wellbeing. It is my mission to help people heal and operate from their heart space, so their space of love and unity and peace. So I help people in the mental health space. I help people heal from depression, anxiety, panic attacks. And we do it naturally. So my mission is helping people heal naturally. And I'm so excited about our guest today. But before I do the introductions, as always, let's check in. So I just invite you to put your hand on your heart. We're getting out of that headspace and we're getting into our heart space. So I like to close my eyes and just take a few nice deep breaths. We're letting all those thoughts go, letting the worries and the stress of the day go. And we're diving into this now moment right now. And I just want you to see if you can feel the sensations in your body. And we're just going to check in. Just ask yourself, how am I feeling? How am I feeling right now? And we're just going to accept anything that comes up. And if you could put a label on it, what two emotions are you feeling? Knowing that there's no bad emotions. We're just going to accept and respect anything we are feeling right now, because whatever we are feeling is okay. So just sitting in this space. Relaxing. So coming back into the room when you're ready. That always helps just to clear my mind. So Cass, how are you feeling? What emotion came up for you?
Yeah, I'm excited to be here today, actually. And I'm also just feeling a little bit energized. I've had a really good night's sleep last night. So I've just been feeling really good today.
Beautiful. So I'm excited to welcome you. So let me introduce Cass Jayne. So Cass is a mindset practitioner, and she is an expert in the field of mental health. And she's got a lot of experience. So just let me name a few. You've got your master's in NLP, your master's in hypnotherapy. She is a Reiki practitioner. She is a massage therapist, and she's a coach, and she specializes in goal setting, self-love, and pain management. And I have the privilege of working with her, and she seriously cured my pain, which was amazing. Thank you. And I've asked Cass to join me here today to talk about healing and mental health and her experience of how she helps people move through this experience. So, and in particular, mindset. So moving past that brain fog and moving into that space of clarity. So Cass, can I ask you, what brought you into the space of mental health and healing?
Yeah, firstly, thank you so much for having me on here. This is so great. What a wonderful opportunity. What really brought me into mental health is that I just feel like there's a missing link in a lot of areas in our healthcare systems, and all too much we get labeled with something, and then we've got this bigger issue than we really need to have. And I want to normalize these conversations. I want to stop the stigma, and I want mental health to be something that we are talking about just like we would talk about cancer. I want it to be so open that people will come and, bring a meal to someone that's not coping like you would if they had cancer. Because I do believe that mental health needs that love and support, and there's all too many people that don't know how to have those difficult conversations. And I want to really make the difference with the clients that I have, to really help with their mindset along whatever journey it is that they're needing to be able to heal from all of their things that are going on for them.
Absolutely. I love that. Totally on the same page with you there.
Yeah, I first got into all of this through the whole mind and body. So coming from a massage and Reiki background with the spirits, I do believe that, I wanted to heal bodies physically with touch through massage and Reiki, but I also really wanted to, work on people's mindset. I realized that there was like always a link missing in the kind of page for me. Every time they would come with an injury or they'd come with something, I was like, oh, sometimes it was a physical injury, sometimes it was a spiritual pain that they were feeling. And I was like, really wanting to go that step further and really help with, gaining the understanding in their minds that their mind's been playing this trick on them. And of the times looping happens, and a lot of the times they need that clarity. The little issue has become bigger and bigger because it never got the right help.
Yes, and the more you focus on it, it just grows.
Exactly. And I do work in a space of, manifesting what you do want and having that sort of scope as well, because a lot of it's about, the little seed that was something small, then into something bigger. And if we can just work on the mindset of making that thing, not overrule our lives and have these, really good structures in place, just like, tapping into your heart today was a beautiful one. There's so many wonderful things that we can do to just improve the day, even if it's not going the way we planned or the things weren't, flowing the way that we had always wanted.
Beautiful. So from your experience, what do you think is important for us to talk about today?
Well, firstly, I think it is mindset.
Yes.
Everything, because without a great healthy mindset, you're not going to go for that walk or that gym session or something that's going to be healthy. And without that great mindset and awareness, we're unable to make change. Awareness is the very first step of change.
Yes.
So if we can have that awareness where, oh, today something's not going right, we have that awareness, then we've got a flexibility to make changes. And I think within the mindset, when we sit and we actually go, oh, I know I should be doing this, and instead of shouldas, we should be just doing it. If we have that healthy mindset where we can actually go and make and take action on the things that we really want to do. And sometimes it's about slowing down. And noticing what's working and what's not working.
So what do you do in this space? How do we improve our mindset?
So, well, most of my clients come with a lot of, things that they believe need, fixing. And I don't think that anyone ever needs fixing. I believe that everyone is whole just the way they are. Like, it would be silly if you didn't ever cry at a funeral or have sad emotions. And I think when we relax that whole idea that all emotions are equal, all emotions are good, they're flowing. It's only when we become unresourceful and we stick in these emotions where we need to have more resourcefulness. So lots of my clients do my programs to help with their self-love, to allow their mindset to grow more, and even to gain, goals out of their life where they want to achieve, and actually find action plan steps to actually make them happen. And also flows in with the beautiful manifestation. We need to have the physiology to create the psychology of how the brain is going to flow. So if we've got that physiology that we can go for that run, or we can, do the thing that we've been wanting to do for ages, and we come with that physiology of, I'm going, that's how we can make true change. And I think, a couple of little tips that I have that a lot of my clients have really found works so well for them is, do something every day that just lights you up, that you might love or that might make you happy, even if the whole day is wishy-washy and it's not going the way you'd planned. If you just find one small thing, it might be that you do something that just allows you to, connect back in with self, or might be something that just allows you to be on that more healthier pathway of the mindset. Just one small thing can actually change, the whole day for you, even if it's just so tiny. And another kind of tip that a lot of my clients do is that I say it's all about consistency. That's a huge one that resonates with so many of my clients, is that, when I'm doing all well and good, everything's great. But when I'm not doing it, I'm not. And I think it's all about doing something that you love and something that you want to do, but make it also consistent. That is the key to change, about going for that swim 2 times a week, making that a consistent pattern, or making some other healthy choice that you want to eat a consistent pattern. And there is the kind of key to starting that healthy mindset.
I think you've got some great tips there. So the consistency, absolutely. And just picking one thing, because picking one thing is very achievable. Just one thing in your day that brings you joy, that is your passion, that lights you up. That's very achievable to do. So
very achievable.
Yeah.
These things don't have to be a long thing. You know, I say to my clients a lot, it's like, it could be just like have that coffee, but have it out on the patio.
Yeah.
Put some music on that's relaxing you at the time. Like it could be something that you were already going to be doing. Like you have to, you know, find 5 hours of the day to do this big happy thing that makes you really good. Like, sure, that will light you up too. But just finding something small, just so achievable.
Yeah, and it really does. Like mine is my beach walk in the morning, and it seriously just raises my vibrations for the whole day.
How beautiful. And everyone's got their thing.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Cass, anything else, any other tips you can share with us before we end? We've got a little bit more time. So
yeah, well, brain fog has been something that I have
brain fog.
really, you know, dived into with a fair few of my clients, where they're unsure of what they really, really want. And a lot of this is that they're kind of torn between like 3 or 4 or 5 options. And, you know, I think it's about sitting with that brain fog. And some people it's writing lists, some people it's, you know, talking it out to somebody that, you know, is there. Sometimes it's, you know, all different things that, you know, you can do to kind of help with this brain fog when this is coming up for you. And I think that, you know, really like diving into like what it's about and really just sitting with it, being like, well, if I did do A, what would that feel like? And if I did do B, what would that feel like? And just see what resonates with the body more as well. And so obviously listening to what the universe's signs are showing is a huge one, where you go, oh, everything's lining up perfectly for me, then that's what you do. When everything's not lining up perfect, then take that as note as well. So that's a really good one for, you know, clearing out that, you know, mind and having more clarity.
I really like that, because I teach we sit with our emotions, but if we can sit with that brain fog as well and really get curious about it, knowing that this brain fog is not a bad thing, this is just what I'm experiencing at this time, getting curious and just moving through it. So yeah, I think those tips would be really helpful.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's all about talking about it. Telling people when you're not okay. That's a really huge one in the mental health field that, you know, supporting people is I say, reach out if you're not okay. Like, and, you know, you might be surprised that someone else might have struggled in the past or is struggling currently, or, you know, is open to helping you, is open to getting you into doctor's appointment, whatever is necessary in these sort of environments, because these are uncertain times for a lot of people. And I think that that's where it's really important to, you know, the are you okay is really not just falling on deaf ears. It's actually going to people that you need to actually speak with.
Yeah, and knowing that everyone goes through that. Like I have my good days and I have my really bad days. You know, back in the past, I was too embarrassed to ask for help. I was too embarrassed to go to the doctor. But now when I'm having those days, I've got my few people, you know, that I know that I can reach out, and I'm not embarrassed anymore, because I know that this is a part of our journey. There's going to be ups and downs, and it's just going with the flow of life. So whatever you're experiencing is absolutely fine.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that that is a really good thing for everybody that's like listening today to really understand, is that you're not alone. And I think that is something that we can all like hold in close together and know that we are all in this together.
Yeah, I love that. That's a beautiful, beautiful way to end things. But before we end it, if this is resonating with our listeners, where can they find you? Where can they connect with you and see your awesomeness, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So you can find me at Cass Jayne, Mindset Practitioner on Facebook. That is the best place to find me, because I'm quite active on my Facebook page. So you can private message me there, and yeah, we can have a conversation to connect.
Beautiful. And what I'll do, guys, is I'll add the link for her Facebook page in the description box below, so you can contact her easily. So beautiful. What an awesome conversation, Cass. It was so lovely to have you here today. And yeah, as always, much love, light, and healing.
Thank you.
Bye.